I'm done with the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. That was 59 seconds. Welcome to Daily Trudge. It was funny because yesterday I went to redo the video and put a countdown on it and stuff. And then I remembered I was working in an audio only program and that it wasn't going to work. Yeah, wasn't going to work. Oh, the thing is, in order to get it done, I have to pay, and I'm not going to pay $20 for. Yeah, I mean I could, but gosh, there's got to get a different way to be done. And so here's the thing: I wish I could be entertaining right off the bat for everybody, but I always need to wait a little bit for people to get here. So I appreciate your patience. I appreciate your patience. So, what is a lemming? What's a lemming? Let's find out. Lemming.
Here's the definition of lemming: a small, short-tailed, thick-set rodent related to the voles found in the Arctic tundra.
Blah blah blah. So, what's it mean to be called a lemming? A person who follows the will of others, especially in mass movement, and heads straight into a situation or circumstance that is dangerous, stupid, or destructive. Mm, don't be a lemming. And let's do some introductions. Let's do some introductions. Welcome to the Daily Trudge. I didn't share this everywhere. It's staying in what I call the Trudge universe, which is different. It can't be different because that would require division, and we ain't do that shit here. This is part of why we're talking about it. I'm tired of the division. Think for your fucking selves, people. Quit following the orders of unhealed people. Allow people to be who they are. Stop being told what the fuck to do. Listen to your intuition, folks. Listen to it. You know it's fighting you. You know you're doing the wrong things. But because everybody else is doing them, that gives us a nice justification to say, but they're doing it too. Oh, it's kind of like when everybody's speeding down the on the fast lane, and because the person in front's going 90, everybody behind him's going 90. That's called being a lemming. lemmings follow lemmings follow false leaders. Yeah, yeah. Quit waiting for everybody else to give you instructions on your fucking life, man. Stop it. Okay. Do we need each other? Yes, we do. But you don't need everybody. Okay. I'm telling you, not everybody is concerned for your recovery. They are not. And that's about 80% of recovery right there. It just is. It's false. It's fake. It does not exist. Okay. Integrity is going to have to go with this. If you say you're going to do something, fucking do it, man. You know, when there's nothing worse being told that you are not a priority. I'm sorry, but I'm just so busy. You know, I will accept that answer. I will. It's a legitimate answer, but I'm not going to count on you. I may not count on you. much anymore. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna go out of my way to do things for you if you just told me that I'm not a priority in your life. Don't ever tell somebody you're too busy. You just said you are not a priority. That's what you told them. Don't talk to me. You're not a priority. You just say it in a nice way. Oh, I'm so busy. I'm so busy. I have I have 4 kids, 5 grandkids. I'm married. I have 7 cats. I have 8 brothers and sisters. Don't talk to me about busy. I have over 100 cousins. Okay. I have like 20 something uncles. I run I run 3 meetings a week and I do nothing but service work. Don't talk to me about busy. Okay. I'm busy too. So what? Hey, I have this time, I have that time. Will it work for you? If not, let's find another time. Okay. Um, I was doing something with somebody. I'm gonna say his name too. Joe. I'm working with Joe, right? He's doing great shit. That's why I'm saying his name, right? And I asked him to come down to the church. I asked him to come down to the church and do his comedy thing, and I could feel it. I could feel that he was wary. Okay. Hi, Ingrid. It's good to see you. I could feel that he was wary. Okay. It didn't have the stability. There was risk involved, and he wasn't willing to take the risk. And that's what he told me. He said, Dion, my gut says not to do this yet. And I told him, follow your gut. It's probably right. Why did I do that? Because he was honest with me. I am so tired of people blowing smoke up my ass to appease me. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of appeasement. And if that's what you're going to do, then you can go ahead and unfriend me. What do I mean by appeasement? Hey, I've got a couple of things for your sober living. Well, let me ask my boss. Never to hear. I'll give you a call. Oh, you know what? We'll do this. Hey, we'll do, and then not to hear. Okay? It happens to me all the fucking time. And 95% of it is no good. Oh, I have an idea. Great. Before you come to me, did you run it by this? Did you run it by this? Because if not, then I can tell you it's no good. It seems like every couple months somebody comes along. Oh, you could make a lot of money off of this. Oh, yeah. You can lose my fucking phone number. Yeah. People think people think that just because I share my feelings and I do what I do that I'm easily duped. I know your game. I know your game. Okay. I've been playing it for years, man. You think you're gonna fucking bullshit me? No, you may be smarter than me, but bullshitting has nothing to do with that. Okay. It's my empathy. Don't base your friends judged on other things that the world seems to think is right and wrong. Oh, you voted for that person. Well, I'm not going to be your friend anymore. This is being a lemming. This is being a lemming. Okay. You got to have your own thoughts. I'm just so tired of watching my friends be controlled by bullshit. It's time to get off the fucking crazy train. Stand up for what is right, and do it. Okay. And I'll be the one to say it. We don't need more pride shit. We need more men's mental health. Sorry, it's not pride shit. We don't need more pride. We need more men's mental health. There's a lot of men that are gay too, but we blow it off for popularity, for likes and loves. Look how high I can jump. It happens all the time. If if I could find a place where I could still hang out with my friends and it wasn't Facebook, I would do it. And I would get my butt off Facebook. Because I don't like it. And I'm on it way too fucking much. Judgmental. Nobody's allowed to have anything good anymore. Oh, you can't have that. We're going to take it from you. You said the wrong thing, so we're going to cancel you. Man, talk about creating a fear. See, I have fought my whole life to be who I am, to have my own thought process, my own freedom. And if you think for a second that somebody out there is going to fucking take it away, you are wrong. I will not follow the norm. I will not follow it. Why? Because it's wrong. Corona. Okay. Not against the shots. If you got the shots, you feel you need the shots, you may need. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. But I will say this. I went to go get a job, right? And they required that I get all these vaccines. I went to work for a detox. What they didn't do was drug test me. It was the one thing they didn't do. Out of everything that they should have done, I'm a fucking alcoholic. You should drug test me. Don't fucking don't take my word. As an alcoholic, as a drug addict, I must be held accountable. I must do the things that are a little bit harder than everyone else. Get fucking used to it. It's the better way. It ain't the easier way. I tell you that, but it is the better way. It's a lot more fun. It's a lot more freeing. And I do whatever the fuck I want. Do you hear that? I do whatever the fuck I want to, period. And if you try and change that, if you try and nudge me, I will put a foot up your ass. Don't. No. Am I going to fail? Yep. Am I going to dust myself off and stand back up? Yeah, sure I am. A lot of times I don't. A lot of times when I fail now, I don't fall on my face because I don't allow it. It's not a requirement, all right? It's only as hard as you make it, okay? It's only as hard as you make it. There are not 40 million different pathways to recovery. There are multiple pathways. There's about 5. We don't need more than that, okay? If it's not simple, if it's not free, it's not recovery. Period. Exclamation point. End of sentence. No more. There's nothing after that. I consider insurance free. If you have, most of you have Medicaid, you ain't paying for your, well, but they're using my insurance. Are you on Medicaid? Yeah, you ain't paying for your insurance. It's free. That's right. Yeah. If it's not free, okay, freely given away, man. I have not found another way that satisfies me. Because remember, I'm a person that's looking for the ease and the comfort that I get with taking a few drinks. I'm still that person. That person is not gone. That is my disease. I do that through successful things. I do things that are successful. Or at least I try. I help other people. I do what I can, which isn't easy in and of itself. First, you have to find the people. Then you have to find the willing people. That's not always easy. It's not. People come and go. Right? Right, Ingrid? Hey, Ingrid's been listening to me for I'm not even trying to venture a guess, but even she's watched 10, 20 people come and go from here. Huh? Yeah. Some of them moved on to, like yesterday, I heard about an old sponsee of mine, and he's doing great. And I was so happy to hear that because I've been wondering, man. You know, he just stopped talking to me. I don't know why people do that. I'm not going to, if you are honest with me, what I'm not going to do is get mad at you. I might be hurt. I might get angry, but I won't be mad at you. Dion, what you do scares me. Thank you is what you'll get. I don't I'm not gonna I'm not gonna do regular stuff. I don't even know that and to put it that way is just stupid. God, I felt like an idiot saying it that way. Okay. Follow your own path. That's what I'm saying. And what's gonna happen while you're on this adventure, on your own path of making your community better, is people are gonna come. Some of them are gonna stick around, some of them are gonna die, some of them are gonna go away. Some will become good friends. Some will become acquaintances that you see every now and again. But you will continue to meet them as long as you continue to trudge the road of happy destiny. It'll happen. I've watched it happen for thousands of people. It happens for me daily, on a daily basis. Okay? I do not follow the norm. I have I have a couple books here that give me sets of rules. Okay? This is my first one. Every answer that I need to stay sober and find a higher power to a better life is in here. Okay? That's where this is. This is where I get my life back. This is where I reclaim my life. I get a new set of morals. I get a new set of almost everything. I'm going to find a new happiness, a new peace. This book is going to help me find the fellowship that I need that takes away that loneliness and that ache in my stomach that makes me feel like the other shoe's going to drop all the time. I don't have that feeling anymore. It went away, right? So that's the first book. All right, you already know what the next one's going to be. This is the next one, man. The 12 by 12. This is how I work with other people. Steps are for me, traditions are for others. Steps are for about me, traditions are about working with others. And not just other alcoholics, but society as a whole. And that's why it's important that you understand the traditions. When after we're done with the 12 steps with my sponsees, we move on to traditions. I have one sponsee right now. Finally got somebody to do the traditions. When I was sober the first time, no, I hardly sponsored anybody. It never worked for me. I don't know what it was. I was not success. The first time I was sober, I was not successful in taking anybody all the way through the steps. But I helped a lot of people. I'm the person, and it sucks, but I'm the person where you come to, you get what you need, then you kind of go away. Hey, Amber. No, I do. I do whatever the fuck I want to see you. I do. The thing is what I want to do and what God's will is the same now. That's why I get to do what I want to do. But I don't have to follow the path of everybody else. No, forge your own path. You have the skills. We gave you the damn machete, man. Use it. Sharpen that motherfucker. Cut through that grass. Make new ways. Make new paths for people. Plant trees for people, for other people, right? There's nothing better than planting a tree knowing you're never going to sit in the shade of it. There's nothing better than that. Doing something for somebody else that they don't know anything about. They don't know anything about, right? So I'm gonna let you know especially when it comes to this, my experience, there is nothing normal about recovery. Nothing. So I am I a working member of society again? I am, except I don't work, so kind of not. But I'm not like all the other members of my society. Hmm. I'm a little different. I'm the kind of person where if you need something, I'm gonna help you. You need a cup of sugar? Sure. I can help you with that. Okay. If you ever have a neighbor, let's say you have a neighbor and they're not doing as well as you and they borrow stuff, all the time. I've had neighbors like that. Every now and again, go over and borrow a cup of sugar. Hey, you got a little bit of salt I can borrow? You don't need sugar. You don't need it. Do you see? You get it? Because then what happens is then they feel like they're a part of this. And then they will give more is what'll happen. All that is inclusion. When you actually include people and you don't have requirements. See, that's part of the problem with a lot of the recovery, I'm going to use quotations of the recovery that I'm seeing out there is that there's requirements to be in these little groups. And if that's the case, I may not hang around, even if I meet the requirements, because I'm an all inclusive person. I'm an all inclusive person. Okay. That means if you come to my meeting and you talk about drugs in my AA meeting, I may get a little inside, but it is what it is. I'm not going to mute you. I'm not going to boot you out of a meeting. I don't have that power. Mm-mm. In fact, we're kind of going through that with the 3 o'clock, and it's just human stuff. There's no one like people are accidentally getting booted out, but sometimes when all that shit's going out, people accidentally get booted. It's happened to me before, so it's just part of the game, man. Okay, but then we go back. We're like, oh, those trolls, those bombers. Oh, it's their fault. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not their fault. Let's think about this. I used to crank call. Oh, all the time. I was horrible. Played pranks on the neighbors, ding dong ditch. Okay. When VCRs came out, oh man. See, I knew how to set VCRs and I won't go into, but you had to know. You had to know the difference between UHF and VHF and how to tune it and things like that. Okay, well, if the power went out, the whole thing needed to be reset. So if I need to make money and it was summertime, what I would do is I'd go around and I'd turn off your power, turn it back on, which is very, very illegal, so that you would call me and I'd make $5 more. That's the kind of shit I pulled as a kid. What was I talking about? Oh, these bombers are a direct consequence. Yep, they're a direct consequence. Nothing happens in this world by mistake. I'm not going to get away with anything. This means it's my turn. I'm going to tell you something. I've accepted that. I've hardly seen a bomber. Okay? And my meetings are too small. They don't bomb me yet. They're like 2 people, not even worth it. I'm out of here. So Follow your road. Like right now, God keeps putting in front of me to start a men's meeting, which I think is going to be harder than starting the meetings at, I mean, fuck. So, and that might be me putting that on me too. Who knows? But that is a hard one to do. I mean, I couldn't even get people to do anything about men's mental health. So, all right. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good day. I love you. Peace out. And